The alarm goes off, and before your feet even hit the floor, the invasion begins. An avalanche of notifications, anxious headlines, an email from your boss that already ruins your morning. You feel your shoulders tense, your mind starts racing, and the day hasn't even truly started. We live in a state of constant low-grade chaos, 1,000 tiny paper cuts to our peace of mind. What if I told you there was a shield, not a theory but a 2,000-year-old battle-tested operating system for the human mind, designed specifically for moments like this? Welcome to the inner Citadel, and welcome to what might be the most important video you watch this year. In the next minutes we are going to build that shield. We are going to install that operating system. This is your definitive beginner's guide to Stoicism. We will be guided by three unlikely masters. Epictetus, who began life as a slave and taught that true freedom is always within our power. Seneca, one of the richest men in Rome, a powerful statesman navigating political treachery. And Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, the most powerful man on earth, who wrote private notes to himself on how to be a good and tranquil person while commanding legions on the frontier. A slave, a millionaire, an emperor. If this philosophy worked for them in their extreme circumstances, it will work for you. Let's begin. Our first pillar is the foundation of everything, the discipline of perception. It's about seeing the world as it truly is. The story of Epictetus himself provides the ultimate lesson. When he was a slave, his cruel master for sport began to twist his leg. Epictetus calmly warned him, "You are going to break it." The master continued, and the leg snapped. Epictetus didn't scream or cry. He simply looked at his master and said, "See, I told you so." How is this possible? Because Epictetus had already mastered the first rule: separate what is in your power from what is not. He knew his master controlled his leg, but his soul, his will, his response, that was his alone. This is the dichotomy of control. The mechanism behind this is understanding the crucial difference between an impression and a judgment. The Buddhists call this the second arrow. The first arrow is the event itself. It's what happens to you. Getting criticized at work, someone cutting you off in traffic, receiving bad news. It might hurt, that's natural, but the second arrow, that's the one we fire at ourselves. This is our judgment about the event. It's the story we tell ourselves. I'm a failure. That person disrespected me. My life is over. The first arrow is external. The second is internal. The entire practice of Stoic perception is to feel the first arrow, but to learn not to fire the second. So here is your first and most powerful practical tool, the circle exercise. Take a moment, even pause the video. Grab a piece of paper and draw two circles. Label one control and the other no control. Now, think about something that is causing you immense stress right now. Let's use health as an example. In the no-control circle, you might write your genetic predispositions, a chronic diagnosis, the process of aging. You cannot change these things. Fighting them is a waste of your precious energy. Now look at the control circle. What can you write here? The food you choose to eat for your next meal, the choice to go for a 20-minute walk, the discipline to go to bed on time. Your consistency with medication, your attitude and research. Do you see the shift? All your power, all your peace lies in focusing exclusively on the circle you command. Theory is nothing without practice, so let's bring it all together into a simple three-part daily routine. The morning, before you check your phone, prepare your mind like Marcus Aurelius. Remind yourself that you will meet difficult people and frustrating situations, but that they cannot harm your inner character. During the day, practice the pause. When you feel anger, anxiety, or desire, create a space. Ask your two key questions. 1. Is this in my control? 2. How can I use this to practice virtue? This is your compass. The evening, reflect for 2 minutes in a journal like Seneca. Ask, what did I do well today? Where did I act with virtue? And where did I fall short of my principles? What can I do better tomorrow? This isn't about self-judgment. It's about self-improvement. Now a final crucial point. The goal of all this is not to become a perfect, emotionless Stoic statue. That is a myth, and it's an impossible standard. You will get angry. You will feel anxious. You will forget your principles. You will fire the second arrow, and that is okay. The goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. It's about being a little bit better today than you were yesterday. It's about getting back up each time you fall. Stoicism is not a destination you arrive at. It is a path you walk every single day for the rest of your life. Be kind to yourself as you walk it. So there it is, the Stoic operating system. See clearly what you control, act rightly with what you can, and accept willingly what you cannot. This is the blueprint for an unbreakable mind. But this video is just the map. Your journey, your training begins now. So my question to you is this: which of the 3 pillars, or which daily practice, will you commit to starting this week? Declare your intention in the comments below. It's a powerful first step to help you on your path. I have created a free 1-page PDF guide, the Stoic's Daily Toolkit, summarizing every single exercise we covered in this video. The link is at the very top of the description. Download it, print it, use it, and if you are ready to continue your training and build your fortress brick by brick, then subscribe and officially join the inner Citadel. Thank you for training with me today. Once you see the world clearly, Pillar 2 tells you how to act within it. This is the discipline of action. It's about taking what is in your control and using it effectively. But what is the goal of that action? The Stoics are very clear. It is not money, fame, or success. Those things are external and can be taken away. The sole goal of a Stoic's action is to express virtue. This is the North Star. The 4 cardinal virtues are wisdom, knowing what is right and wrong; courage, facing fear to do what is right; justice, treating others with fairness and respect; and temperance, mastering your desires with self-control. The outcome of your action is not guaranteed, but the character you bring to it, that is always up to you. The primary strategy for virtuous action is the Stoic cheat code: the obstacle is the way. It teaches that whatever blocks our path can become our path. The Stoic turns every obstacle upside down. When the emperor exiled Seneca to a deserted island, it was meant to be a punishment. Seneca used the solitude and hardship to write some of humanity's most profound essays on philosophy. The obstacle exile became the source of his greatest work. This isn't just ancient history. When Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, he could have quit. Instead, he used the rejection, the obstacle, as fuel. He famously said that the memory of that failure motivated him every single day. He used the obstacle as the way. For the Stoic, there are no dead ends, only raw material. We now arrive at the final and most challenging pillar, the discipline of will. This governs our attitude towards everything in the no-control circle. It's about more than just enduring what happens to us. It's about learning to accept and even love it. To train for this, we use 2 powerful tools. The first is premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. This is our practice for the future. We visualize things going wrong, losing a job, facing illness, not to be negative, but to build resilience and gratitude for what we have now. The second tool is for the past and present, amor fati, the love of fate. This is the practice of seeing everything that has already happened in your life, the good, the bad, the brutal, as necessary. Not just accepting it, but embracing it as if you chose it. To cultivate this love of fate, the Stoics practiced what they called the view from above. Let's try it right now. Take a deep breath. Picture yourself right where you are. Now in your mind's eye, begin to float upwards. Look down and see the room you are in. Float higher. See the building, your street, your entire neighborhood. Higher still. See your city as a patch of light, your country as a shape on a map. Higher. See the curve of the earth. See the continents, the oceans, a beautiful blue marble suspended in blackness. Now go further, see the sun, the other planets, see our entire solar system shrink to a tiny speck. Higher, until our galaxy, the Milky Way with its billions of stars, is just one of countless galaxies in the infinite silent expanse of the universe. Now, from this vantage point, think about the thing that is causing you so much stress. See it in its true perspective. Now, slowly, gently, bring yourself back to our galaxy, our sun, our earth, back to your room. Welcome back. That is a tool you can use anytime.